Imagine standing at the edge of a transformation so profound that it begins with just 20 minutes of your time. Most people believe that to see real change, they need hours in the gym, but the truth is actually found in the biology of consistency. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to get fit effortlessly while others struggle for months with no results? It is not about how hard you hit the wall, but how you signal your body to adapt. Today, we are opening a door to a new version of you. Your daily 20-minute workout is, and I will be right here to guide you through a rotating cycle of muscle groups to ensure variety, progression, and sustainable growth. But today we start with the foundation. We call this the full body burn. It is a calculated sequence designed to target your legs, your push mechanics, your glutes, and your core. We are aiming for an intensity level of about 7.5 out of 10 on the perceived exertion scale. That means you should be breathing hard enough that you can only speak in short sentences, feeling the sweat start to bead on your skin, but never feeling destroyed. We want to stimulate, not annihilate. We will begin with a 3-minute warm-up to prepare your nervous system, followed by 2 rounds of 6 specialized exercises. You will work for 40 seconds and rest for 20, with a full minute of recovery between the rounds. We will finish with a 2-minute cooldown to bring your heart rate back to a resting state. Before we jump in, there is a specific physiological secret about how your body burns energy during rest that most people get completely wrong. I am going to reveal that secret right before our second round, so stay focused on the movement for now. Let us begin the warm-up. Start with 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Light on your toes, arms reaching wide. As you move, your heart begins to pump blood more forcefully, delivering oxygen to the muscles that are about to work. Now, transition into slow, controlled arm circles. Feel the shoulder joints loosening, moving through their full range of motion. This is about lubricating the joints with synovial fluid, reducing friction for the work ahead. Move now into slow bodyweight squats. Do not rush these. We are simply telling the brain that the glutes and quads are about to be recruited. Keep your chest tall and your weight in your heels. Next, let us go into hip circles. Large, sweeping rotations to open up the pelvic region. Now bring the intensity up just a bit with high knees. Pump your arms and drive those knees toward your chest. Finally, let us finish the warm-up with inchworms. Reach down to the floor, walk your hands out into a plank, and then walk them back in. You should feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings and a slight activation in your shoulders. Your body temperature is rising, your metabolic engines are idling, and you are ready for the first exercise. Exercise number 1 is the bodyweight squat. Set your feet shoulder width apart. As the timer starts for these 40 seconds, push your hips back and down as if you were sitting in a chair. Ensure your knees are tracking directly over your toes, not caving inward. Keep your chest tall and proud. If you want to make this more challenging, add a 2-second pause at the bottom of the movement. This removes the momentum and forces your muscle fibers to work harder to push you back up. If you need it easier, a half squat is perfectly fine. The goal is constant tension. You are building the foundation of your lower body strength here. 5 seconds left. Rest for 20 seconds. Use this time to breathe deeply. Shake out your legs. Next, we move to the floor for push-ups. Place your hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Your body should form a straight line from your head to your heels. As you lower your chest toward the floor, squeeze your abs and your glutes. This prevents your hips from sagging, which protects your lower back. Push back up with power. If this feels too intense, drop to your knees, but maintain that straight line from head to knees. To increase the difficulty, try a slow 3-second descent. This eccentric loading creates micro tears in the muscle that, when repaired, lead to significant strength gains. Keep pushing. You have 10 seconds. And rest. You might be feeling the heat now. That is the metabolic fire starting to burn. Take a breath and flip over onto your back for glute bridges. With your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, push through your heels to lift your hips. At the top, your knees, hips, and shoulders should form a straight line. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can at the apex of the movement. Avoid arching your lower back. Let the power come from the posterior chain. For an extra challenge, try a single leg bridge by hovering 1 foot off the floor. If you need to catch your breath, simply hold the bridge. Feel the connection between your mind and your muscles. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now we transition to mountain climbers, back into a high plank position. Drive your knees toward your chest alternately. You want to stay fast but controlled. The key here is to keep your hips level. Do not let them bounce up and down like a pogo stick. If you need to scale back, perform a slow march in place, bringing one knee up at a time. If you want to turn up the heat, cross your knee toward the opposite elbow to engage the obliques. This is where your heart rate really starts to climb. Stay with it. Keep your hands planted. You are doing great. Rest for 20 seconds. We are staying on the floor for a forearm plank. Place your elbows directly under your shoulders. Press your forearms into the floor and imagine pulling your ribs toward your hips to engage your entire core. Your body should be as stiff as a board. If you need a break, drop your knees to the floor briefly. If you want more, try lifting one leg for 5 seconds, then switching. This adds an element of instability that forces your core to work overtime. Hold steady. Breathe through the tension. Almost there, and rest. The final move of the first round is the reverse lunge. Stand tall, step back with one leg, and lower both knees to approximately 90 degrees. Your front knee should stay directly over your ankle. Push through that front heel to return to a standing position. Alternate legs or stay on one for 20 seconds before switching. Keep your torso upright. If you find your balance is off, use a shallower range of motion. If you feel strong, add 2 small pulses at the bottom of the lunge before standing back up. This increases the time under tension for the quadriceps. Finish strong, and that is round 1 complete. You now have 60 seconds to rest. Walk around, grab a sip of water, and keep your body moving slightly. While you recover, let us talk about that biological secret I mentioned earlier. Did you know that the most intense fat burning doesn't actually happen while you are moving? It happens during the recovery phase, in a process known as excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. By pushing to an intensity where you can only speak in short sentences, you are creating an oxygen debt that your body has to pay back over the next 24 hours. You are essentially turning your body into a furnace that keeps running long after you finish this video. But here's the catch. This only works if you maintain the proper form to avoid triggering the wrong stress hormones. As we enter round 2, I want you to focus on the quality of every single rep. We are about to double the benefit of everything we just did. Starting round 2 with bodyweight squats. You know the movement now. Sink deep and keep the heels grounded. Notice how your muscles feel more responsive now that they are warm. This round is where the real adaptation happens. Your brain is mapping these movements, making them more efficient. Keep that chest up. If you did the regular squats last time, try the 2-second pause now. Feel the power in your legs. Rest for 20 seconds. Breathe. Back to the floor for push-ups. Focus on your core. A push-up is really just a moving plank. Do not let your midsection collapse. Whether you are on your toes or your knees, make every rep count. Lower down slowly, feeling the stretch in your chest, then drive the floor away from you. You are building upper body resilience and functional strength. 10 seconds left. You can do this. Rest. Flip over for glute bridges. This is one of the best exercises for counteracting the effects of sitting all day. Drive those hips up. Squeeze at the top like you are trying to hold a coin between your glutes. The gluteus maximus is the largest muscle in your body. Waking it up boosts your metabolism significantly. Hold that squeeze. Down and up. Rest for 20 seconds. Mountain climbers are next. This is the peak of our cardiovascular work. Hands under shoulders, knees driving forward. Stay light, stay rhythmic. If you feel your form slipping, slow down. It is better to do 5 perfect reps than 20 messy ones. Keep those hips down. You are building heart health and endurance right now. Keep going until the whistle. Rest. Only 2 exercises left. Move into the forearm plank. This is about mental toughness as much as physical strength. Press into the floor. Do not let your shoulders hunch. Think about your breath. Long, slow exhales will help you stay calm under the tension. You are creating a shield of muscle around your spine. Hold it. Just a few more seconds. Rest. Final exercise, reverse lunges. Give it everything you have left. Step back, drop the knee, and drive up. Feel the balance and the control. This unilateral work ensures that both sides of your body are developing equally, preventing future injuries. Keep your front heel planted firmly. If you have the energy, add those pulses at the bottom. Last 5 seconds. And you are done with the work. Take a deep breath. You have just completed a high-level metabolic conditioning session. Now we must transition your body from the sympathetic state of fight or flight back into the parasympathetic state of rest and recovery. This is crucial for the muscle building process to begin. Let us start the cool down with a child's pose. Sink your hips back onto your heels and reach your arms forward on the floor. Breathe into your lower back. Feel the tension leaving your shoulders. Next, find a doorway or just reach your arms back for a chest stretch. Open up the front of your body, reversing the hunched position of the push-ups and planks. Now, move into a standing quad stretch. Grab one foot behind you, keeping your knees close together. Feel the length returning to the front of your thigh. Switch legs. Finally, let us just stand and inhale through the nose, expanding the belly, and exhale slowly through the mouth. You have successfully triggered the signaling molecules that will keep your body working for you throughout the rest of the day. You have proven to yourself that you can carve out 20 minutes for your health, and that is the biggest victory of all. Tomorrow, we will be shifting our focus to a new set of muscle groups to keep your progress moving forward without hitting a plateau. There is a specific reason why we change the focus every 24 hours, and I can't wait to explain the science behind that tomorrow. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. Make sure to follow and subscribe so you don't miss day 2 of your daily transformation. I will see you then.
Disclaimer: this video is for educational and informational purposes only. The content is intended to share general knowledge and should not be considered professional medical, legal, financial, or other expert advice. Please consult a qualified professional for advice related to your individual situation.
Thanks for watching. Like, comments and share.